Good afternoon, class. Today we will see strategies of data flow testing. Yesterday we have seen that what is a data flow graph and why we need to consider the data flow testing. If we are considering the control flow graph, we are discussing or we are knowing about the executions of our control statements what we are using, and also we are knowing about the transactions by using the transaction flow graph. So likewise we need to study about the data elements what we are having, because we are using the data elements here. So the data elements what we are using here being processed for either it is being defined, it is being used, or we simply we can specify that they have been used in a predicate. Like that we were specifying there. How far we are using our variables means we need to consider each and every variable which has been used, which has been defined, has to be used at least one time. This at least one time will reflect before redefining, before killing it. So likewise, we have also seen that what is the data flow of the multiple variables what we are representing. Means we have seen control flow graph representation. We have taken that flow graph and we have represented it for the data elements, whether it is being defining or using. If it is using, what is the usage of that one? Means whether it is a computational one or the predicate one has been specified. For means to study about the data elements, we need to consider the strategies also. So here these strategies what we are representing will require the elements what we are chosen for processing, means the data objects what we are chosen for processing, and also we need to study about the data elements what they are presenting. So what is the how we are going to study about these data elements means the data elements will have the multiple behaviors. These behaviors has been specified as their link weights, which is being considered here. Means we are using like defining as a weight, means if you are defining that variable, we are specifying it as a D. If we are killing that variable, we are being specifying it as a K. If it is using, we are mentioning that it is using in state graph representation. In flow graph representation, we are directly using the what type of the usage it is being supporting. Means whether it is supporting the computation or the predicate here. So these strategies has to look after these weights, and they have to specify whether these things means these strategies has been satisfied by our program or not. So before getting into the strategies, we know some terminologies, means the basic things which has been used for processing, and they are, so we need to know about the path segments or the paths what we have been specified. So here before specifying the path segments or path that is the different types of the annotations what we are used, I am using same example representations here, that is for the X, Y, Z and V. So this terminology what we are using have 4 such indicative things which is being important for strategy. So what they are is, the first one is the definition clear path segment. So here what it is being specified, so this variable means whatever you are using the variable or the path what you are using for that variable, it has to be defined at the starting of that path, and the redefining is not allowed in that path segment what you have been searching. For example, if you see the diagrammatical representation here in this one, I defined the variable X and Y. In the program, input X comma Y has been given, and I used the variable, which is Z is equals to X plus Y, V equals to X minus Y. Like that I chosen 2 other variables to take the input values to be substituted in that one. So in this path, if I am taking the path which is the 1 and 3, it is a definition clear path. How it is a definition clear path means it has been means at the starting of the path, I defined the variables. But I didn't redefine it in that path there. So I try to use it that one means as a computation or a predicate. I tried to use that thing, that's all. But I didn't redefine it. So the path what we have mentioned for the X and Y has been specified. That is 1 and 3 has been specified as a definition clear path. If you go for the another representation, so another representation means we are having multiple paths like that. How we are going to specify they are the definition clear? Simply how I am going to specify they are the definition clear means I need to take the thing here is I want to read the path of that variable. So X and Y has not been used rather than 3, node 3. So there is no need to study about that, that variable furtherly. So here I am taking another representation which is Z variable. This Z variable what we are presenting has multiple definition clear paths. So multiple definition clear paths, how I am going to specify it is having the multiple definition clear path means shows the path segment which has been before the redefining. So Z has been defined here, here and here and also here. So 4 times it has been redefined. So first we have been defined, 3 times we have been redefined it, this one. So what could be the definition clear path here? So the definition clear path will be 1, 3, 4. So here from 1 to 3, it is being defined. 3 to 4, it has been used for a predicate. That's all. After that we are defining, but I am not considering that segment. I am taking from that 1, 3, 4 only. So here, this path what we are specifying, this one what we are specifying will be considered as a definition clear path. Okay. After that, how I am going to take another definition clear path here? So see here, from 6 to, so 6 has been defined. So from 5 to, so from 5 to, so we defined it 6 and then next 7, 5, 6, 7. We just defined it once and we are not redefining this one. Okay. Another representation here is I can go for 5, 6, 7 and 4. Whether it is possible or not, see here. Have been started from 5, 6 and then next 7. Have reached this 4. After 4, it is been defining. So by reaching the 4, it is not been redefining here. After reaching means after from 4 to 5 only, it is been redefining. So these are the definition clear paths what we are having. So if you see, so many representations are there for processing. So see here 5, 6, 7, 4 and also some other path also there. So see 7, 8, 9, 10 also has been specified. 7, 8, 7. So here have been started from 7. Okay. And 8. So wait. So I am including 7 and also 8 with this one. So 7, 8, 9, 10 paths. Likewise, we need to study about the flow graphs what we are having. So these are the definition clear paths what we are having for data flow. Z, which is a Z1. So what it is presenting? It is saying that if any path what you are representing should be considered as a only one definition has to be specified there. So the path won't consist of redefining. If you see the V variable, now any path what we are taking from 1, 2, 3 and then next to 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6 will be considered as a definition clear path. Why so means V has been declared once only, so defined once only, and we are not being redefined that thing. Okay, so this is about the first one, that is a definition clear path segment. And coming to the next one, loop free path segment. So in this one, we need to study about the loop representation. So here we need to specify that the path segment what we are using has only one node in its segment, and it means been visited at least only one time. Multiple times means twice visiting is not been allowed here. Means this is the path what we are choosing. So the first one here is the loop free segment. So the loop free segment here is we need to execute only one time, that is 4, 5, 6 and then next 8, and we are taking from 8 to 10, and we are not revisiting any node here. For example, if you take this node, so this node what we have been specified, that is the 10. So 10 has been visited, and I am going for the 10 to 11 and then 4, 10 to 11 and then 4, 5, 6, 7 and then next 8. Apart from this, what it is doing, it is being a loop free path segment. If it is visiting 9, then it will be considered as a loop free path segment. But what it is happening here is it is been visiting the 10th node again, and then 11th one, and then it is been reaching the 12th one. So this path segment what we are using has been considered as a not a loop free path segment. Means in this loop free path segment, what it is specifying, each and every node what we are using has to be visited only at least, means at most, not at least, at most once. That's all. So revisiting or the twice visiting is been considered as a not a valid path for the loop free path segment. If you go for the next one, so this will be opposite to the loop free path segment. So which is being considered that you will need to visit the path at least one time. Means we need to, we need more than one time. So here we need to visit that node twice here. So the twice has to be specified. So before going to that one, so see here 7, I mean specified the 7 started from this condition, and the condition has been considered as a true or false. I visited the node 4 and then processed the that is a Z, that is a SAM has been processed, and then next I'm executing the SAM part, and also I'm entering into the loop part. After that, I am computing some statements here. Again, I am reaching to the this one, 7th one. So twice visiting will be allowed in simple path segment, which is opposite to the loop free path segment. And coming to the next one, DU path. DU path means define and use. DU, define, use. So whatever you are defined has been used or not has to be considered. So each and every path in the program in this one will be considered here. So here in this one, 1 and 3 will come under the DU path. So because here it is being defined and we are been using that one in the 2 computations. And coming to here, D has been, means the Z has been defined here. 1, 3, 4 will be specified as a 1, 3, 4 will be specified as a DU path because it is being defined and then next used. 1, 3, 5 also will be specified. 1, 3 and then next 5. So in 1 and 3, what I am doing, I defined Z is equals to X plus Y. And again, what I am doing, I've been used this one in the at this 3, that is a Z greater than 0. And then next I am reaching from this 3, I am reaching the 5. So here this will be considered as a DU path, that is define defined one and are also used at that one only. And coming to here and coming this representation, what we are using 4, 5, 6. So the 4, 5, 6 means the computation has been done, later it has been defined, and the defined one has been used and you are redefining also. So whatever the definition what you are performing, or sorry, what you are giving has to be used here at least one time. Means here it is been defined here. That is the first one. So I define how many times z1, z variable. So I defined it 4 times. So where this one and then next this one, consider this way, this link, and coming to the last one, which is represented here. This is the fourth one. So we need to look after that, whether this defined variable, that is whether this is the redefined variable, has been used or not. That's all. So if you see clearly it has been specified, the variable what we have been defined or redefined has been used successfully, then there is no any representation of processing, that is they have been left that the defined one has not been used repeatedly like that. For example, go for the v variable. If this v variable is considered, it has been defined only once, at the first one. So here this v variable what we are using, defined one, has been used multiple times. So here we are using it in computations and also it in predicates also. Okay, so likewise we need to consider the paths what we are using. What is a du path? Means whether the defined one what you have been specified has been used or not. That is a du path. So what is the terminology? What is the main things, main derivatives which has been including the strategies of that data flow testing are, we need to consider the paths that as a definition clear path. Definition clear path means, why we need to consider the definition clear path means, the defined one has to be used once. The defined one has to be used once. So whatever the path which is been including only the defining and using will be considered, will be come under the definition clear path. And coming to the second one, that is the loop free path segment. If you are coming on this loop free path segment, what we are doing here, we are specifying that the node what we are presenting, the node or the nodes what we are doing has to be visited at most once. Means no repetition, revisiting is not allowed in this one. If you are considering that is a third one, that is simple path segment. This simple path segment has been specified that the node what we are presenting has to be revisited. Revisiting is allowed here. Coming to the last one, du path. Du path is been specifying that the definition what you have been given, that means you are defined at the first, or the redefining has been done, the thing has to be used. So we need to include each and every path which has been specified as a du path here. And coming to the strategies, what are the strategies we are using here is, these are the strategies and this is the order of strategies. So first, how we are going to study, or why we are processing such representations here is, we need to consider the study of the variables in different manner. So the first one is the all du paths. All du paths is being represented that whatever the paths we are using, that is in definition and then next used paths has to be mentioned. All uses path has to be known. All uses means all the variables what you are presenting has to be known here. P uses and C uses. P uses means predicate use. C uses means computation use. The variable what we are presenting, variables, not variable, variables what we are presenting, all the variables has to be used in predicate, and some of the variables has to be used in computations. Okay, so listen carefully. All the variables what we are processing here, will be used for the predicates, and some are used for computations, and the reverse of that one is next one. So all C uses means all the predicates which have been used for the computation, and some variables which are used for the predicates has to be known here. And then next one is definition strategy. So we need to know about the definitions of the variables, where it has been defined, whether it is being redefined or not. All these things has to be studied. And then last one, all the variables which are involved in either predicate and then computation has to be known here. So these are the strategies we are having, and we will see one by one. So here in this DU path, all DU path, we need to consider that each and every variable what we are studying, each and every variable means we have taken examples X, Y, Z and V. Each and every variable which has been defined, has used or not, means we need to test it. How far I can go for this test? So see here, this one, X and Y. X and Y has been defined here. Okay. I need to check that. I need to go for the test that whether this one has been used or not. That's all. Whether it is a computation or a predicate, there is no any restriction that. What we need to do, we need to consider that whether it is been used or not. So X and Y variable has been defined here, and it is being used there itself only. Apart from this, whether it is redefined or not, we need to check. In this flow graph, there is no such representation. So there is no other definition for X and Y. So this variable, what we are being, X and Y variables, is being defined and used successfully. And coming to the next one, that is Z variable. So Z variable means, see, I told you, it has been defined 4 times. So the 4 times means what we need to do? We need to check this 4 times these 3 updations has been used relevantly or not, we need to check. Okay. So I need to consider that. So here, this is the defined one. Okay. This been used here. If you go for this one, okay, this is also used here. Okay. And we are being redefining here. So this also been considered as a using. Okay. So this one, what we are presenting is a redefined. So redefine D here. So in this representation, there is a D. Okay. And we are having C and D at 5, means here 5 to 6. Okay. So this is the definition and this is the definition. Before the definition, means before redefining, we used that redefined one. So the definition what you have been redefined one has been used successfully. Okay. So we need to specify that thing. So here it has been used. So here it is been used successfully. And coming to this definition. So this defined variable has been used or not. As it is been used here, here, and then here. And coming to the last defined one, which is the represented at the 7. From 7 to 8, we are having the Z defined. After that, we are having multiple usages of the variable Z here. So which is being defined. So if you see, this defined variable has been used here, here, And if it is going to this way, it is being used like here, and it is being used here like that. So we need to study about each and every variable what we are having. And coming to the next one. So which is the v variable. We know that v variable has been defined at starting of the program only, and we are using that variable, defined variable, multiple times. Okay, multiple times has been specified here. And coming to this one, so here in this representation, as you see, variable x and y. So I told you that 1 and 3 has been used successfully. For the z, we are using 1 3 1 3 4 4 5 5 6 1 3 4 5 6, and many subparts are there for the z variable. And for the v variable, we are using it has been defined only once at the 1 and 3, and we are using all these things as a that is computation as in a predicate also. Okay, so that's about the du paths. So here, what is the du path means? Whether the defined one, every definition has been used or not. Every definition, all du paths, all definitions has been used or not, has to be specified. All user strategy. So here we need to specify that this strategy has at least one definition clear path. At definition clear path means it is equivalent to du only, because whatever we are defining, we are using. So what it is the definition clear path is saying? We need to define a variable, and we need to use that variable in that path, and redefining is not allowed in that selected path. So we need to take such definition clear path here, and we need to perform the test here. So how we are going to perform the test means, the definition what you are given has been used or not should be known by the specification. Whatever the paths we have been specified in this definition, that is define and use paths, that is a du paths, will come under the all users, that is all u strategies. And coming to the all p users and some c users strategy, which is being specified as a apu and plus c. So here we need to consider each and every variable. How many variables we are having? X and y, z and v. Four variables, but x and y has been considered in the only one flow graph. We are having 3 such representations. We need to take each and every variable, and whatever the definition we are using, has been used in the predicate or not. Predicate or not has to be specified. So here, see here, in this representation, this defined one, it is being used in the predicate. Okay, all the defined variables are used in predicate, has to be searched here. So this defined one is used in predicate. But coming to here, this is the defined one, but it is used in computation, but not in the predicate. And coming to this definition, it is also used in computation. And if you go for this way, you will come to 4, and also you will go for the computation only. Means there is no predicate. The definitions what we are provided for this one means the second and third updations what you have done for the z variable will not allow you to use all p uses, because the first one and then last one, the first definition and then last definition what we are providing is being used for predicates directly, but it is not been including the second updation and then third updation. And coming to the remaining one, so if you go for the v, it is using in predicates, is being using in the predicates, and also it is being using in the computations, then there is no problem. And coming to the x and y, we don't have predicates which has been used for X and Y. So that's why what happens, it is been not allowed to access such possibilities here. So what it is specifying, if we are trying to use such processing, what it is doing, it is being allowed to process that variable jet or not. So here we are using some links which is been covering the computation and which is covering the predicates. All the definitions what you are providing are not possibly used as a predicate here, because every updation cannot include in the predicate. Okay, and coming to the next one, all C uses and some P uses, means each and every definition which we are providing has to be used in each and every computation, and sometimes we can use it in predicates, but it is also not possible, because we have seen definitions which we are using for the Z been covered. First one and the second one are using in the predicates, and first one and fourth one are using in the predicates, and the second one and third one we are using in the computations. So first and fourth are left behind. So that is also not possible. So sometimes we won't access this processing here. So for that, what we are doing, we are taking the path segment to be allowed to take this one to be occurred. So we are taking 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means here 13 lower means 13 lower means here you see in this diagrammatical representation from 12 to 13 we are having two links. This one is the upper link, this is the lower link. So to achieve this one, the definition, the defined one what you are providing has been used in the predicate or not. How I am going to specify here is, so see here, this one defined one which is used in the predicate. After that, it is being used in the computation before defining. Okay, it has been satisfied. And coming to this one, it is being used in the C but not used in the P here. If you go for the processing here, the after also you won't allow, means you don't have the chance of processing the predicate here, because from 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and then 7 to 4. So you will reach to there only, and there are the computations only. So if you go for the 7 to 8, this definition will be changed. Means here also the definition is changing, here also the definition is changing. This defined variable what we are providing is not being used in the predicate. So likewise, we go for the processing here. So next one is the definition strategies, means all the definitions what you have been in at least covered once or not, means they have been used for the computational use or not. We have seen that they have been used in the computation, and also they have been used in the predicate at least once also. We have seen all the variable examples there itself. So each and every path which is being used after this D will include the definitions, all the definitions what we have been specified. And then coming to the last one, all predicate uses on all computational uses here. So here all the predicates what we are using has to be specified that. So the C uses what we are, all the computational what we are providing from the APU plus C and the ACU plus C has to be included in this one, because we need to take all the variables in the predicates and then all the variables in the computations. We know that this type of processing is not allowed in the programming, because sometimes some variables won't involve in the predicate use, but they've been considered as a usage of that, means updation variables will be used there. Computation variables will not be used in the predicates. Variables will not be used in the computations sometimes. So to overcome this one, what we have said is we need to provide that. So all these things we are using, means what the predicates or the computations. So once defined, we need to use that thing or not. So coming to the next one, there is a slicing and dicing. So what we have to do is nothing but we need to take which part of the program or the which statements has to be tested here. So the slicing will come under the static testing or the static analysis, and the dicing will come under the that is the dynamic analysis of that one. So we need to write the statements one by one. So we need to write the statements all that one, and we need to trace all the statements here, means whether it is being used in the computation or the predicate or not. If it is used in the predicate, we need to test that one. It is being updated, we need to process all this one. Statically, we need to perform all these things into one. And coming to the program that is arise, what we are doing is we are need to take these things to be in a dynamic manner and process here. So if we are getting some statement is an incorrect statement, what we have to do is nothing but we need to change the statement processing in before that one. And what we have to do is nothing but we need to perform some debugging also to know whether it is been finding the faulty values of that statement or not, and which has been helping for knowing the bugs or errors. Means furtherly there is no any problem has to us, we need to know initially, or we need to know priorly whether it is been having the correct values or not. So how I am going to perform this one here is we need to take the debugging to be considered. So here we need to slice the program into, slicing means we need to take the piece of codes of the program and we need to perform the test on that one. So the debugging will be performed on that one. And as an issue, we can use for the dynamic slicing also for processing. So that's about today's class. We have seen that how we have been processed the values what we are chosen for this one. That is the strategies what we are having, and we have also gone through what are the data flow elements what we are chosen for processing, and why we need to consider the strategies means once defined we need to be use that variable what we are having. So that's about today's class. Thank you.